French fried trains. Today, we're going to be doing another smaller 1-to-1 scale build here, and we're going to be building this Florida TriRail train, which has a BL36PH locomotive and a bunch of Bombardier bi-level coach cars, and then of course, a cab car at the rear of the train here. So let's get right into the build. So the first step is to take a polished blackstone block and get that at the front on the center of the rails. Then a forward-facing polished blackstone stair on either side, a dark oak slab here, and open a dark oak fence gate on either side of it. Then we're going to swing around behind this, and we're going to put a block of netherite in the center, then 2 polished deep slate slabs on the upper hip box, and another netherite. Put a hopper on each side of both netherite blocks, and in the middle we'll put 2 dark oak fence gates. And then same thing over here. Then we're going to come behind this and skip 1 block back, and we'll make 2 rows of 3 sideways observers like this. Then we'll come behind that, skip 1 block back again, polish blackstone in the center, then 7 upside down outward facing polished blackstone stairs coming back, then a block here, and 7 on this side facing the other way. Then behind that, a netherite, 2 polished deep slate slabs, and a netherite. Same as before, a hopper on each side of both netherite blocks, and 2 dark oak fence gates in the middle of each side here. Behind that, a polished blackstone block in the middle, and an upside down polished blackstone stair on either side. Then a dark oak slab in the center, and open a dark oak fence gate on either side. And now the base of the locomotive's done. Now we're going to come back up front. On this middle block here, put a light blue concrete and a prismarine wall on either side. Behind it, we'll go 3 wide with light blue concrete. Then behind that, we're going to put 2 calcite blocks on the bottom of each side. Then we'll come back on this second block back on the top middle in a light blue concrete right here, a prismarine wall on either side, and then 3 light blue stained glass panes on the front top here. Then we'll come behind this, 2 light blue concrete on each side. Right here, a black glass. Then 2 black concrete on the top center, a black glass here, and on this side, and a black stained glass pane on each of these front corners so the window curves. Then a white stained glass pane here and here. Then we'll come down to the rear end, right before the coupler, 2 black concrete. Turn this way and put an iron door on, and we'll come up and over it with light blue concrete. Then we'll come back up here and put a black stained glass pane on this back top corner here. So 1 here and 1 here. On bottom behind this, we're going to put a prismarine stair facing outward on either side. Then 2 light blue concrete above each side. Behind that, we're going to do a calcite on bottom, then an oak leaf, and then light blue concrete above it. Behind that, a column of 2 oak logs on each side going vertical. Then behind that, 3 calcite coming back on the bottom. Then up here, we're going to do 2 oak leaves and a light blue concrete. Behind this, a 2x2 of light blue concrete on each side. Behind that, we're going to do 3 light blue concrete, and then 3 calcite above it. Behind that, we're going to make this L shape of light blue concrete on each side. Then an oak leaf in the corner on each side. And then we're going to do 2 oak logs again in a column. And we need to make sure that both of them are going vertical here. Then behind that, we'll do 2 calcite on the bottom, And then we're going to do an oak leaf and a calcite. And we're also going to change these bottom corner blocks on each side to calcite here. Come in front of this first set of leaves, we're going to put 3 warp buttons, acacia button, 3 warp buttons. And then we do that same pattern right here to represent the lettering. Now we're going to come up top and we're going to fill this gap with a full row of deep slate tile walls. And do the same thing on this side. Then we're going to come on top of the front and we're going to put a forward facing prismarine stair right here, a light blue concrete behind it, and a prismarine stair on either side of that block. Then a light blue carpet on these 3 blocks. Then come on the side and we'll do a full row of outward facing prismarine stairs and bring that all the way to the back. And then do the same thing on this side, full row of stairs up here. Now we'll come up to the top of the front here, open a warp fence gate right here for the horn. Behind it we're going to put 2 light blue concrete and warp trap doors on top of them. Behind that we're going to do 2 smooth quartz and a polished blackstone button on each. Then behind that a deep slate tile slab on the lower hitbox of each side and a smoker in the middle for the exhaust. Then behind that 3 smooth quartz and a polished blackstone button at each end. Behind that we're going to alternate light blue concrete and cobbled deep slate, just like this. Then we'll put an oak trapdoor on top of the 3 cobbled deep slate for the fans. Now come on the back, put a crimson button here and here, and on the top middle a glow item frame with a frog light. Then come on the side with iron bars where this stair is, and put 2 iron bars on either side of this stair. Do the same thing here. Then we'll come up front, and on the front put glow item frames in a pattern like this and put frog lights on them. Then we need to make a banner. So come into a loom with a black banner and light blue dye and put a border on it. Then make the bottom half light blue. And this is for the cab door. So we'll put one right here. And then same thing on this side, one right here. And now our BL36PH locomotive is completed and we'll start working on the coach cars. So come down here, put on another dark oak slab. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs coming sideways on the upper hitbox. Right here we're going to open a dark oak fence gate on either side. Then behind this, a netherite in the middle. Then 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate slabs coming across on the upper hitbox. Then another netherite. Put a hopper on the sides of both netherite blocks. Then behind this we're going to skip 1 block out. And on each rail we need a vertical oak log. In this gap we're going to put 3 upside down prismarine stairs here. Then come behind this, and on each side we're going to do 6 light blue concrete. Behind that, a single calcite block, then a single light blue concrete, and then behind that we're going to do 4 calcite on each side. And then actually behind this here, we're going to do 2 more calcite on each side, so that's 6 blocks long. Then 3 upside down prismarine stairs across this end. Behind that, netherite in the middle, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate slabs on the upper hitbox, and netherite. Put a hopper on the sides of the netherite blocks. Then right here, 3 smooth quartz slabs. Back here, a dark oak slab, and open a dark oak fence gate on either side. And now our car base is done here. Now come on the end above the coupler and put 2 temporary blocks. And we're going to close 2 dark oak trapdoors on each side and 1 on top of it. Then we can take out these temporary blocks. We'll do the same thing at this end. So come on this coupler, 2 temporary blocks, close 2 trapdoors on either side and 1 on the top. Then take out these temporary blocks. Then in the middle of the car here, we're going to do 2 layers of black concrete, and we're just going to bring that all the way down to the other end. This will provide a backdrop for all our windows. Bring it right down to this end here. On the next layer here, starting at this left-hand side of the car near the locomotive, we're going to do light blue concrete, 2 calcite, 2 light blue concrete. Copy it on this side, light blue, 2 calcite, 2 light blue. Then, behind this, we're going to do an oak leaf, an oak log, and 2 light blue concrete. Same thing here, a leaf, a log, 2 light blue. Then behind this, we need to make 4 1-block wide gaps of space for windows with a light blue in between them all. So same thing here, 4 light blue concrete every other block. Then behind this, we're going to do 3 calcite. Same thing over here. Then we're going to do an oak leaf right here, an oak log. Same thing here, a log and a leaf. Then behind this here, we're going to do a light blue concrete all the way to the end. Same thing here, a full row of light blue concrete. Then we'll come through with black stained glass panes and put them in all these window gaps on each side. And we'll come back up to this end of the car for the next layer. Up here, in this corner on the next layer, a light blue concrete, skip a block calcite, skip a block calcite, then skip a block, 2 oak leaves, and a blue concrete. Same here, so light blue concrete, calcite here and here, skip a block, 2 leaves, light blue concrete. Next up, behind that, we're going to do 4 calcite in a row on each side. And then behind that, we're going to do a row of 6 light blue concrete on each side. Now, behind this, we're going to do oak leaf, then oak log, then oak leaf. Just like that. Then do the same thing on this side, leaf, log, leaf. Then start from the end of the car here and put a light blue concrete every other block. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And actually this is wrong, there's supposed to be 3 windows up here. So we're going to have to take out this leaf here and here. Then we'll put black stained glass panes in all of these windows on both sides. Come to the other end and do the same thing. Black stained glass panes in all of these windows. Just like that. Now come on the end of the car, 3 light blue concrete across here. And then on each side of the top, another 4 light blue concrete coming back. Then behind that, we'll switch to oak leaves and do 4 oak leaves. Then behind that, a single light blue concrete on each side. And then behind that, we're going to go to a calcite block and do a line of 6 on each side. Then a light blue concrete again on each side. Then 3 calcite on each side. Then above this, we're going to do an oak leaf on each side. And then behind that, a single light blue concrete. Then another oak leaf. And then we come down and around this end with light blue concrete. Then we'll also go ahead and just fill in this whole top middle with light blue concrete here. Then come up on the side right here. We're going to put 3 wart buttons, an acacia button, 3 wart buttons. Do the same thing up here on this side. And that's for the lettering. Now come on top of the end, 2 rows of white carpet, then a 3x3 of smooth quartz slabs, then 3 smooth quartz stairs facing this way. We repeat it at this end, so 2 rows of white carpet, a 3x3 of smooth quartz slabs, and 3 smooth quartz stairs facing this way. Then on the middle of this top, we'll do a full row of black concrete up here. Just like that. Then on the sides here, a blue concrete, skip a block, light blue concrete. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to switch over to calcite here, and we're going to put 5 calcite every other block. Then a light blue at this end. And then just copy that pattern over here. And then we'll go through with black stained glass panes and fill all these window gaps in with stained glass panes. Then fill in all the windows on this side. Then on top of this, at the end of it, we're going to do a single row of 3 white carpet right here. 3 right here at this end. Then we're going to fill the rest of the top of this with smooth quartz slabs, 3 blocks wide, and bring it down till it covers and meets up at the carpet at this end. Now we'll come on the end of the car and put a crimson button on either side of the top. And do the same thing on either side of the top back here. Then we need to make some banners, so come into a loom with a black banner and white dye. Put a white border on it. Then this plus shape, make the bottom half white. New banner, light blue dye. We're doing the same thing, but light blue. Then one more banner with light blue dye, put the border on, and make the bottom half light blue. This one with the single window is for the ends, so we need to come in here and get it in between these trap doors. Same thing at this end. Then, come up here. This blue banner goes right next to the log here for the side doors and here. Then down here, the white one is for the doors at this end, one here, and one at this end here, right there. And that completes the build for the single Bombardier bi-level coach car here. What we need to do next here is use the structure command to copy in, or just build as many of these as you want on your train. I've just done 4 here in the interest of saving time. And now we're going to learn how to turn the back one into a cap car. So we're going to come on the end here. We're going to take off these 2 crimson buttons and take off all these trapdoors. And also this banner. Turn around and put an iron door right here. Then we're going to knock out this block and this block and put in black stained glass. Then knock out this one and put in target blocks. On the side here, we're going to put 2 light blue banners like this, 2 on this side. Come underneath here, take off these 3 smooth quartz slabs, and we're going to change those to right side up, backward facing, polished blackstone stairs for the plow. Then take an oak button, 1 on each side down here, one on the top middle, and on either side of the top we're going to do a dark oak sign with the number 502. Then we'll hit those signs with white dye and a glow ink sack. Next, on the top up here, take out this carpet and put a bell, and then take out the middle carpet and open a fence gate for the horn. And that completes the cab car conversion here. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our 1-to-1 scale Florida TriRail train here. I hope you enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.